Small talk.
Ready for opening comments, or somebody going to ask me a question here? Again, not our best effort. Emphasis probably on the effort. I think we're a team this year that not that we don't have talent, but I think we really we're a team. I think other people said we played very hard. Hustle play is all over the place, fun to watch. Didn't have that today, and that's not necessarily against our kids. I think we watched a lot of film here over the last couple of days. Obviously, it's a quick turnaround, but watched a lot of film, and I think really impressed with the way Maine, I think, resembled us to that in that instance. That those kids were, they played really hard. They're fun to watch. I'm sure Richard enjoys coaching them, especially on nights like tonight. But I thought we would match that, and I thought it would be a competitive game. And they outworked us, out-hustled us, and that's not necessarily a knock on our kids. I think that's, it was Maine's night tonight.
They came and hit those first 4 3-pointers. Did that kind of soften you guys up a little bit? And all of a sudden everything was backdoor cuts.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that obviously we talked a lot here over the last day. That's if we lose this game, it's going to be because they're hitting at the arc. And we talked about defending the arc a lot before the game. That was our focuses. As a coach, you've been through enough of these games that sometimes team hits early, and hey, all right, they're going to be feeling it. They're going to settle. They're going to start to settle, and so I coached myself before the game to not freak out about them hitting early threes. The kind of looks that they got early bothered us. We made a lot of mistakes to get them those threes, and it wasn't just them hitting great shots. They're great shooters, and we gave them great opportunities. So I kind of put that on us a little bit. We thought if we fixed a few things, things would go a little bit better. Unfortunately, it's one of those you start hitting early, and all of a sudden the basket for them was a little bit bigger. And I think they played a lot of confidence after that first stretch. And you saw the result of that.
Halftime, you're only down, I think 11. What were the adjustments you were making?
I think we did try to get out of pressure a little bit. I think that helped on a couple times. Got some turnovers. I think tried to make them a little bit less comfortable. I think that was something we talked about at the half. Is we just, maybe could have made a couple adjustments earlier. But they played comfortably. Thank you. Played comfortably in that first half. And we tried to take them out of their comfort zone. I thought we did that a little bit, but yeah, then they started getting a couple backdoor layups. And, we were down 11, and the nice thing about our season this year is we've come back from deficits like that. So we weren't panicking at the half. I don't mean that as a sign of any disrespect to Maine, but obviously I'd rather have an 11-point lead. But we weren't panicking at the half. We thought a lot of the mistakes that we made were kind of on us. They took advantage of them, and then they made that run to start the half. And it wasn't a quick run, but I think we made 6-8-0 run there early, and all of a sudden, even when we were making a couple times we made plays. You had to play perfect at that point, and it was not our night to play perfect. And we just couldn't get stops either. Even a couple times we scored 2 out of 3 times on our end, but they were scoring too much. It was just a bad defensive night for us.
Anything else?
Coach, a housekeeping question. No scholarships, or is that?
That has changed. Yeah, we're in a little bit of transition right now, so we're not at the full. I mean transition from probably like Richard is too here, that we're not full scholarship. We're not using all of our scholarships right now, but Patriot League now does have scholarships.
Okay. When your players finished the season in the conference tournament, correct? Do they feel they were done, or did they feel this opportunity was waiting for them?
We thought we had a good chance to play in this. I think we thought with our RPI and with a couple, the strength of schedule there, we felt that we maybe had another. We didn't talk about that before the tournament, but after the Holy Cross game, you didn't know until Monday night, but we felt that we had a decent chance based on conversations to play. So this wasn't a surprise. No excuses here. We lost by 30. This was a game today that you wish you had a little more depth. And I thought that our kids, especially our young kids, had played better. We do have better depth than we did maybe 2 months ago. Unfortunately, had a couple injuries here over the last couple weeks that took apart our bench a little bit and changed our rotation. We knew watching these guys, and the depth of their team, it would have been nice to have, but it's not making up 30 points.
And I understand that, Coach. Fly or bust?
We bust. We bust.
Bust?
Yeah, we bust. bust, and to be honest with you, might change things here on the way home after tonight, how that went. I wouldn't say enjoyable, maybe that's too strong of a word. You know, we didn't, I don't think we felt any effects. You know, it was a quick, logistically, it was a quick turnaround, I think, as a staff, trying to get things in order. You know, I'm sure they would have preferred to be at home, don't get me wrong. It's a 9-hour bus ride, you know, and this isn't like 10 years ago when everything's cramped. I mean, we didn't, these kids could have it worse, you know, they've got enough room on those buses, they've got enough technology to keep themselves busy.
But is 9 hours a longer bus ride for a
Yeah,
typical?
I mean, that's by far, I mean, obviously, we stopped halfway yesterday at Holy Cross, and we talked in our league, Holy Cross is the longest trip that we have to make. So that's kind of our big trip, and then we stopped yesterday and realized, oh, hey, this is great, we got up to practice, stretch the legs a little bit, and oh, by the way, we got, you know, we're halfway right now, so. It is what it is. We knew getting ourselves into this tournament that because of a few things we were going to have to travel. Surprised that we're traveling 9 hours for the first round game.
Well, when you're the higher seed, too.
Yeah, but we knew that going in.
No, and I understand
We
that.
knew that we were going to be on the road. We didn't know it was going to be this far at such a short notice. Looking forward to coming up. I hear Maine is beautiful out here, and my wife and I are looking forward to making a trip up here this summer. I don't know that middle of March is the time that we need to make that trip.